Hello people, the CV3J here again, and the last time we left off, we have just completed the inner halls and defeated the doppelganger. Now, some people out there might be wondering if I might be doing perfect runs with other characters. Well, the answer to that question is no. But there is actually a person here on YouTube that is really obsessed with this game like I am. His name is Shadow Mario Galaxy 64. Check out his channel. He has a bunch of Family Tracker songs and a bunch of runs, videos of Akumajo and Setsu. And he did it with Grant and Sypha, but he hasn't done it with Alucard yet. So if you have any spare time, check out his channel. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty fun. So check it out whenever you have the time. Now, the Castle Keep. This is the only stage in the game where you start off with no ammunition and you're being sniped by ravens right from the beginning. You want to get rid of them as fast as you can. You can go after that skeleton if you'd like, but here I'm going to switch to Grant because here we're walking downstairs and we have to deal with more medusa heads. And if they come in 3 in a row, trust me, they will in a little bit. So far, causing a bunch of lag due to the VRC6 chip kicking in. But if they come in 3 in a row, it is completely impossible to dodge, even with Grant's troll size. Alright. I'm doing okay so far. Alright, the first room's done. The second room is where things get pretty dangerous. I'm gonna use Grant for this entire thing. It's safer to use him than it is with Trevor. Now, the only way I've found to defeat this guy over here is to just shoot him from back there, cause as you see here, there are crumpling blocks everywhere. But I'm gonna continue using Grant for this section. Mainly, it makes dealing with it easier. You want to take out every single enemy here, and you also want to take out that bone-throwing skeleton. It is really a pain. I'm going to use Grant as a shortcut utility, then we'll switch back to Trevor and we'll farm. Mainly because this is how the game was supposed to be played with Trevor. Ooh, man, that was pretty close. Now, in Castlevania 3, there were hearts. No, there were bats flying from everywhere. I'd recommend getting about 30 hearts, and we're not using the holy water anywhere else, and we'll be getting the boomerang. That, after all, is, I would say, Dracula's weakness. I'd say that should be enough. For the first form, we're gonna have to switch between characters because boomerangs do much more, but we need Grant in order to actually hop over the fireballs. Or the fire bars. I'd really like if I could get this guy down quicker. Or quickly. Because you can double. Boomerangs do much more, and best of all, you can double up on hits. You still want to keep as much distance from you as possible. It makes dodging them easier. Alright. Alright, he's almost down. So now it's time for the second form. Things get dangerous too with these group of heads. They take about a quarter of your health per hit, and in some cases there is just no way for you to dodge them. Sometimes they can corner you in such a way that there's no way that you can dodge them at all. Try to kill him as fast as you possibly can. Okay, so he's almost down. I think I got this. Now it's time for the third form. This one's probably the easiest. What you want to do is try to hop up with Grant on those platforms so you can make dealing with him a bit easier. And then you might want to switch to Trevor so you can throw boomerangs so you can double up on hits. That again makes dealing with him a lot easier than it needs to be. But those lasers, they could be a little bit tricky to dodge due to their horrible hit detection. But overall, it's a pretty easy battle. All you have to do is get out of the way of the lasers when they're in the way, and that's it. At first it can catch you off guard, but after its first round, it is very easy. And that's the game. Not really for us, but still. There were plenty of outtakes with the battle. Just take a guess where all the battles were. I'm pretty sure you know just where. But first, we need to see the ending. I just switched over to the translated version just so you can see the ending. So here's what it's like when you get with Grant. Do it with Grant. It varies between characters. But I still have more stages to do. I don't think this is the end. I'm gonna wait for this to load. Oh, and by the way, if you're playing just as Trevor, he has a cape on. Trevor made many sacrifices. The long fight is over. Dracula is dead and all of the spirits are asleep. My friendship is close to this game now I've played it. And Konami. Both feel their friendship is stronger since they've worked together to rid Wallachia City of evil. Yeah, it's not Wallachia. That's just what it is in Japan. Grant will start to rebuild the destroyed areas of the city. Seems pretty fitting, an acrobat like Grant, a pirate, doing this. After this battle, the Belmont name shall be honored by all people. It's been honored by me ever since I've gotten into Konami and Castlevania, and most notably YY World 2, because I love that game. But yeah, I can't say I enjoyed this game yet because I'm not finished with it. We may as well look at them. Cypher Vel Num Days. It's supposed to be Bell Na Days. Now here it says Grant Dynasty. It's supposed to be Grant Dynasty. Probably because it's Grant the Nasty One. Some refer to it as Dynasty, but it's Dynasty. Now, Alucard Tepes, or I guess his real name's Adrian F. Tepes, I don't know. Dracula 3 Project Team. I'm not sure if that's an alternate name for this game or not. And Fredster. Thank you very much for playing. Now, presented by Konami. Well, here's the actual idea here. So, there is a second quest if you push enter, but that just makes the game harder for me. But so I'll see you in stage 4, but man, this stage had plenty of outtakes. Now, I've had separate outtakes between the Castle Keep and the battle with Dracula, so I'm gonna have 2 separate difficulty ratings. This is going to be a 2-parter, so I'll see you in part 2 with outtakes and difficulty analysis. See you then. It's the Fred32 signing out, and I'll see you in a bit.